We're live.
We can talk about all the. We don't have really anything particular to talk about. We just wanted to hang out.
He's bored.
Oh,
He's getting tired of talking to me and our children, so he needs someone else to talk to.
I've been telling everybody around here has been hoarding hand sanitizer and toilet paper, and I've been hoarding projects for around the house. I got steel, I got screws, I got metal. I got all kinds.
Every time I want him to do something, he's like, we're going to be here for like 3 weeks. We can't do it all in one day.
I can't do all my projects at one time. I'll go crazy. So, anyways, we've been surviving. We figured we'd hop on here.
Move your mouse. I can't see right there.
Figured we'd hop in here and see what everybody else has got going on. It's not totally crazy here yet, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
What do you have going on over here?
I'm printing.
Why are you printing stuff?
Well, tomorrow is
goodness.
my first day back to work after 2 weeks spring break. But technically I'm working from home.
And we got an unwanted guest in here tonight. There is a freaking fly.
Yeah, he's driving us crazy. So I'm trying to print stuff off for Gunner to do. I am a preschool teacher, yes, and ditto sheets are not what you should be doing. But you know what?
Okay,
Times are tough. I gotta print some out. He's got to learn his letters.
But we got SOT in here, Jonathan, Jay.
Hey.
Buckwild, Buckwild 9, Dennis, George. It's what's everything like where you guys are at? We're not all right, babe.
It's coming. It's almost done. Let it go. Oh my gosh.
Why can't we not wait until this is over with? You think these people want to hear our printer run?
It's not that loud.
I don't think there's 152 people coming.
You can't hear it because he's talking so much.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
I'm kind of thankful we live where we live at right now.
Oh yeah, definitely because we can go outside and do things.
Yeah, we can still
go. If you live in the city.
We live on like a 500-acre farm. Our closest neighbor's my brother and Logger Wade, so we can be pretty self-sufficient and still have some elbow room. Yeah. All right, baby.
It's done. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
So, hey, Jeremy, new subscriber. Welcome, buddy. Hope you enjoy the channel. I seen Rogue Excavating on here. There he is right there. What's it like up in Canada, buddy? Are you guys able to still work?
Somebody asked if Indiana was shut down.
Hey, Brandon, I got your Brandon Apple. I got your dang text message, and I got busy last night, and I forgot to respond to you. I'll get back to you on that. I'm sorry about that, buddy.
We're not completely shut down.
No, we're not completely shut down yet.
Restaurants and bars and
restaurants, and I got a feeling tomorrow they're going to probably close all non-essential businesses.
Why do you have a feeling of that?
Because every state around us has closed non-essential businesses, so it's only logical that we would do that.
I mean, yeah, okay.
But I still got some work. I still got some work I can do here on the farm and some work I can do close to home, just to kind of keep stuff going.
Robert wants to know the history of your farm and why don't you farm it yourself?
Well, the history of the farm is my grandpa bought the first section of farm we live on. Hey, SLC, in 1984. I grew up in a town about 30 minutes from here, and he bought 76 acres, I believe, and then over time he just kept buying. Rogue said he's still full tilt up there, except for interesting. But anyways, he just kept buying stuff over the time, and from whenever, all right, Jason looks up. He just kept buying pieces over time, and it's pretty much all in one section. And I can remember, I was born in 81, so I can remember from 85, 86 on, coming up here, spending my time with Grandpa on the farm, and most of it, out of the 500, it's just shy of 500 acres, and all but about 30 of it's tillable. And there's a little section up on the hill where we live, and I was able to get 5 acres, bought 5 acres off my grandpa and built a house here on the farm. And then she's the neighbor. She lives next door.
I live here now, but I was the neighbor.
Her parents' property adjoins our property, so the joke's always been I moved to Derby and married the neighbor.
Yeah, pretty much.
She literally moved, a quarter mile down the road from where you grew up?
Mm-hmm.
Works a lot. I just seen you, buddy. You were blowing my phone up on Voxer there. I'll have to that was actually Stacy Peters. Sorry, Jason. I blamed you for that. It wasn't your fault. Yeah, I seen where you guys up north were getting a bunch of snow up in Michigan, and lot of a lot of stuff going on up there. I know I seen Matt on here. I know Aaron's still working in the power plants. They still got a lot of that stuff going. Jeff, we're doing pretty good. I don't want to complain at all because we've actually got it pretty good right here where we're at. We live in the country. We got pretty self-sufficient. She's able to work from home some. I'm still able to do a few things.
As long as it's not raining.
The biggest issue is just keeping the kids occupied.
They've done really good so far, though.
They have. We got.
They love to be outside, so that works out well.
Well, the weather's that's one. Hey, Frank, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, if the weather would cooperate, we'd be outside all day. They love hiking. We've done that a lot. We're on the hunt for a great place to build treehouse. Hey,
Doze and Dennis, how you, buddy? That's been the other problem is the weather's been crap here the last couple of days. It's well, it rained 3 or 4 days straight, and then it's been cold. I've been like a big sissy. Like I refuse to go outside and build a fire with the kids.
Oh yeah, Gunnar has been wanting to build a fire all day today.
Hey, Farmall, buddy.
To roast hot dogs. We built a small one yesterday. I couldn't get it going because everything we had was wet. So we took a Ranger ride to camp to get good wood.
Well, that ended up being an adventure in itself because somebody don't like my driving.
Because you scared the children. The water is high from the river, so it's covered on the roads, and he goes 90 miles an hour.
Did anybody get wet?
No, but you scared the living crap out of everybody. Hey, Miss SOT.
Miss SOT. Doze and Dennis is in here. How you guys up there? Yeah, honestly, talking about digging okay, Frank there, the weather's put more of a damper on my work than the virus has, but I got a few big projects coming up, and everybody's kind of pumping the brakes on them here a little bit, just trying to see what it's going to happen here. I got a feeling the next 2 weeks is going to tell us a lot. So, Rocky, what's up? Comedy hour, yeah. It's
going to be something for the next hour.
If you behave yourself, it won't be.
I got wine. It's all good.
Yeah, she made me go listen to this. Listen to this, guys. Would you listen to this? Are you ready for this? Are you people ready for this?
It's hard to say.
She told me, she goes, you need to go get me some different wine because my wine is too whiny. I said, the only thing too whiny is you. No.
Okay, can I explain myself?
You please. I'd love to hear you please explain why wine is too whiny. Hey, Doug, JC, Michael, Black Dog Tractor Excavating. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up with you guys.
This colored wine or white wine.
So you're a racist wine drinker.
Not a dark red
wine. You're a racist wine drinker.
Sometimes.
Are you ignoring my question? You're a racist wine drinker.
Sometimes it's really I don't know what the word is, and I need it
too whiny. That's what you
too whiny. So I learned a cool little trick. Jeff. Let me talk for a second.
I'm talking to my peeps.
I know you are. Hey, everybody. Cool little tidbit of information I learned from a bartender at a wedding reception once.
Whose wedding reception is that?
I don't know. One of your family members. I don't remember. Anywho, if you add a little bit of Sprite to your wine, it tastes more of a Moscato, which is great because that's what I like. I like the.
Here's the $1 million question.
Okay.
How many of those bottles do you have to drink before you like me?
I don't know.
Because I need to know how much it's going to cost me.
I'm not sure. You might just keep buying.
Yeah, Raina wants to know how much wine you had to. Farmer Chris says, hi, Miss Jenna.
Aw, hi, Farmer Chris. I think that's going to be my new name with everybody.
If you guys miss this, Miss Jenna, which is what Wade calls you, Logger Wade calls you Miss Jenna. You guys had an all-out fight on his channel about how you pronounce Volvo and whether there's a vowel in it or not.
Yeah, we were on two totally different conversations. Oh, Wade, gotta love him. He's called me Miss Jennifer.
There's that stinking pesky fly. He has. Now you gotta tell everybody, you've probably been filming more. Oh, land on your face. I'm like, oh, that fly. Sorry, you guys probably can't see the fly. You need to tell everybody you've probably been doing more filming than I have.
Yeah, I've been trying to do a few random videos in this quarantine on what we're all doing and
I'm
whatnot.
not sure how good the videos will be because I'm probably not in most of them. But
Oh, come on now.
there's that fly. I'm gonna get him.
No.
Before this live feed's over, I'm gonna get that fly.
We got adventures coming from the last few days. I haven't posted any of them yet because I'm still learning the whole editing app. And
Yeah, she wants to
If
film it. She
y'all
wants
have-
me to edit.
heard, I don't like to edit my videos. I like to press record and hope it works out till I hit end because I don't have time for all that random editing stuff.
So, Brad is nuts live too. I hate that we're over top of him. I figured there's going to be a lot of people going live tonight. There's just not a
Oh,
whole lot going.
look, Farmer Chris said he didn't want you to be left out, so he said hi.
Hey, buddy. I was supposed to see Farmer Chris tomorrow. I think I'm going to give him drone lessons. He actually won a drone.
Cool.
And
oh, Wade's live too now.
oh, is Wade live too?
Wade just went live. Jason said. Jason Culp.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
The who won? I'm not sure who won.
Who won what?
I don't know. It's a good question. Yes, that fly. That fly. It's been. I don't know where he came from. What are you doing? Oh, check this out, guys. I'm pretty excited about
Would
this.
you ever travel to Europe?
Yeah, I'd travel a year.
Yes, we would go there.
I've been to Germany and Austria before, and I got a brother, or I got a.
Wade's picture right here. Me and Mommy going live tonight to talk about the good old days when Corona was a beer. Sorry, we're on live at the same time.
So the what the heck was I going to say? Oh, I've been to Germany, been to Austria. I got a step brother that's getting ready to move to England.
Yeah.
And I'd say at some point we'll probably be able to meet him.
Oh, he lost video and audio. No.
Oh, Blake, can everybody else still hear us? But yeah. Talking Dirt Grain and Steel. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I think
What?
that's the video he sent me a link to a while back. I can't remember.
Move your mouse off there. You keep covering the
Oh,
words
yeah?
up.
Oh man.
Oh, golly.
Rich, yeah, my stepbrother just accepted a job in Europe, and he was supposed to move there in May, but they're talking like it's maybe the end of summer before he gets back over there. So, oh yeah, I was going to show you the guys. Mr. SOT is going to be proud of me for this. Check
Oh my
this
gosh,
out.
that fly.
I know that fly. Check that out. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So
oh,
if you guys want
yeah.
to, we do have some Dirt Perfect gear in stock. If anybody's
Well,
interested
some
in
of
it.
the things are not in stock at the moment because we haven't picked up our order yet.
Yeah, Chris won his drone at the Farm Machinery Show. So the what was I going to say? Oh, one of my projects that I got lumber and stuff for, I got some paint for, is we're going to build some shelves in the Dirt Perfect one.com room store so she can get
Main headquarters.
This is main headquarters. You get like side headquarters. What are we gonna be fixing in the shop next? I got the 120 in here. I got some steel in here. I may do a little bit of a retro fit. I got some ideas. I want to change my crane up a little bit. I got some other just small projects. He says those darn flies are attracted to Pepsi, but look, I'm not drinking Pepsi tonight. I got a Gatorade tonight.
Oh my gosh, I think everybody's gonna fall out of their seat.
I think me and Logger Wade, we talked about this yesterday a little bit. We're going to try to do a live feed together. I don't know if how many of you guys watched the live feed I did with Officer Hoover, but that went over pretty well. So I think me and Wade are probably going to get together for a live feed. And let me know. We're going to probably have plenty of time to do some live feeds. So if you guys got some suggestions on anybody else you maybe want to get together and do a live feed with, Logan Larry, that's Dean.
Huh?
That's Dean.
Hey, Logan Larry. Yeah,
Huh?
that's right. I have the storefront. Well, we're getting ready.
Yeah.
I did a major clean out of that room this week, and so he's finally going to build me shelves that I've been asking for.
Yeah, that's one of the things I've been hoarding. Materials for.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jonathan White, you're going to see a video on the new service truck. My videos, Stone Wolf. I did one live feed with Let's Dig on his channel, but he's not big on doing live feeds, so I don't think we're going to see him on a live feed. But he's actually really funny in person. Tractor Time with Tim. I actually talked to him up at Louisville at the Farm Machinery Show. I think we may try to get together and do something this spring. I didn't get to talk to him a whole lot. I didn't want to take a lot of his time up there, but I got his email address and his phone number. And this stuff calms down a little bit. Hopefully we'll be able to get together and hang out with him. Matt, yeah, I haven't worked on the 120 a lot. Blue Line Landworks, how you doing, buddy? I almost wore your hat and Jenna wouldn't let me.
Oh, that is so. You're so full of crap.
I'm sorry, buddy. I grabbed the wrong hat. I don't know why I wear a John Deere hat. I hate John Deere. And I hate our John Deere dealer. I hate Herb Equipment.
But you wear it all the time.
But the hat's comfortable and it's free, so I'll wear the hat. See, I'm not too proud for that. BC, yeah, we're still working some. We're not at full song by no means. I got a lot of work lined up, but everybody's kind of pumping the brakes. I'm trying to be respectful and be a good boy and not hang out around people more than I need to. So I replaced the ditch culvert yesterday. I'm going to go look at a few jobs tomorrow. I got some work here on the farm I can do. You'll see a couple of videos. I actually edited up. Boy, Junior's nailing that link in there. Thank you for that. Junior's posting the link to the website if anybody wants anything. We got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there might be some stuff out of stock, but
Blue Line Landworks, I'm going to post my random clips and videos from ConExpo tomorrow, and it's going to have you in there at one point. So if you're wanting to catch that, I think you're about the 21-minute mark if you want to fast forward and find it or something.
Hey, somebody up there said you need to do a live feed with Logger Wade, you and Captain Kleeman.
Yeah, me and Captain Kleeman have been trying to get together to do a lot. Was that even English? I don't think that was even English. We're trying to get together to do a live feed. He's got a lot going on. I got a lot going on. It's just hard for us to. We really need.
Shouldn't have anything going on with this.
Well, he's got a lot going on.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
So, and then Wade's, I talked to Wade. Wade's going to be slowing down a little bit this week. They're doing a lot of maintenance, so hopefully we can get together with him. I may reach out to Tractor Time with Tim. That may be something he's interested in doing.
Do you have any employees?
Do I have any employees?
Captain Kleeman.
Technically, I have no full-time employees. I got a secretary, which you guys have maybe seen her. She's been in a few of my random videos, Deanna. She's, I'd say, pretty much part-time. She just kind of works as I need her to. Captain Kleeman's the next on the list. He works here and there as I need him. I usually try to schedule a lot of my jobs around his. He's a full-time firefighter, so I schedule a lot of my jobs around his off days. And then we got Aaron Boom. You guys know him as the man behind the scenes.
All right, guy right there.
Brad Smith. Yeah, I'll do a live feed with Rogue Excavating. If he's on here, I would possibly, yeah, Rogue's still up here. I'd possibly be interested in doing that. Rogue, if you guys don't know, he was one of my very first, I bet you he was probably one of my first 100 subscribers. And he don't post a whole lot anymore, but I still watch all of his videos.
Somebody likes the truck behind you. I want one.
But so back to employees real quick before I get too far off that. So I have no full-time employees. I got Deanna that works part-time in the office. Kleeman works when he can. Matt works, or Aaron works when he's laid off. And then I got the retired operator, Jerry.
And me. I work your storefront, like Jamie said.
Okay.
Kleeman's real name is Michael.
All right. So this is his real name is Michael Kleeman. And whenever I first started my company, her brother, which was Michael Jarbo, Michael Kleeman, and myself, which is Michael Simon, were the three people working. So we were all three named Michael. So we all just started calling each other by their last names. He was Jarbo, Kleeman was Kleeman, and I was Mike. And it's just
Yeah.
uh,
My dad's name is also Michael. So throw
Rogues.
that in there too.
Rogue says he don't have enough filter to do a live. I bet you we can get you calmed down a little bit. I think we're on the same time because you're like just due north of me, but I could be way off base on
Your
that.
wife is Logger Wade's sister. No.
No.
No, Ann and I are not sisters. We've just known each other for a long time. Fun fact, her and my older sister used to be best friends way
Yep.
back in the day in elementary school.
See, well, you and Wade were been neighbors your whole life. You
Yeah.
grew up right next to each other, and then
Yeah.
Ann only grew up about what 3-4 miles on the other side of town.
Yeah.
So I was the outcast. I'm the transplant. I'm the one that moved in here from who knows out where.
Hey, that's right, Blue Line. You know where it's at. Jenna is the real boss.
He's only hung out with us for a short period of time, but he ought
He
to know
learned
better.
quickly.
He ought to know better. He ought to know better.
He did learn that you're an old man and you like to go to bed early.
Some people got to work to pay the bills. Some people got to work to pay the bills.
Blake wants to come do an operator challenge.
Blake, me and Captain Kleeman and SOT, we have been brainstorming a new operators challenge, and I think it's going to be pretty cool if we can pull it off. It's kind of in SOT's hands right now, but what's yeah, Rogue, I know you guys have been going like crazy up there, so hopefully everything's going good for you. I think the last video I watched of yours was the lowboy truck blew up or come apart or had some bad luck, had a hole in the side of the block. It probably wasn't supposed to be there. Casey, how are you doing, buddy? Hi from the UK. Hope everything's good over there. Simon Knight. He's got a good first name.
Yep.
Like I said, we're pretty
Did Mrs. Dirt date Logger Wade before Mr. Perfect? Sure didn't. Wade and I have always been friends.
No, but I was talking to Joanne one day. Jenna has 2 sisters and a brother.
Yeah.
And Wade's got 1 brother and 2 sisters. And I was talking to Joanne one day, and she's like, I thought for sure one of my boys would marry one of those Jarbo girls. And she sounded disappointed that it didn't happen. I'm like, why not? Good enough for a Jarbo girl, or what's the deal here? So, but man, it must be snowing up north. Everybody's saying that. George Walters, appreciate that. I hope everybody's enjoying the channel. We've, I know you guys always bust my balls on my videos being a month or 2 behind, but it allows me to keep a steady flow of videos because, especially in times like this, whenever I don't know how much I can video. Mrs. They're perfect in the way.
Oh.
No, there is no
One
doubt.
of my biggest memories at Logger Wade's house growing up, my mom used to clean their house, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Way back when she stayed at home.
Thanks, Bobby.
Well, in their basement, we would play sandwich. So we would lay all these blankets and pillows, and 2 people would lay underneath the blankets and pillows, and then we'd stand on top of their
Is Wade going to approve of this story?
bar area downstairs and their bar stools or whatever, and then we jump from up there onto the people underneath. I don't know. I just remember that happening a lot. So,
Oh, no, the D6T is torn apart. That don't sound good. Stuff not going good for Logger Wade. I hate that. Said he could use our help with the live feed. Wade was having problems with his computer up there. I think he's threatening to get a new one. So hopefully, yeah, if Wade's live, he's always having a good time. So, yeah, we're that fly. Oh my goodness, that fly. That fly is not going to make it through the night. It's just not going to make it through the night.
I don't know.
So yeah, I got kind of close to you in Benton, Kentucky. Yeah, Bobby, you're not too far away. What, 3 hours maybe? I am pretty excited. I do got a lot of really good
Oh wow!
Wow,
6 sisters
Matt.
and 2
Oh
brothers.
my goodness
on.
gracious. I do got a lot of good videos coming up. Oh, there's that fly. Oh, excuse me.
I think you hit him.
I hit him, but I didn't kill him. I got a lot of good videos coming up. The next video coming up, which will be posted in the morning, is a bunch of random clips and some shenanigans from, Con Expo.
You've got to stop burping.
I wouldn't even know they burped.
Yes, I heard the other night when you were on live with Hoover. I heard it when I was watching for the short period of time.
Maybe I need to get a microphone. Ain't so good. So, anyways, what was I going to say? So there's the Con Expo video's got a bunch of random clips of some stuff I found really cool there. It includes Logger Wade shotgunning a Mountain Dew on the train because he sat on it and invested it. And it's like a 35, 40-minute video, a lot of short clips and some really neat stuff we've seen up there. Cleveland and I's opinion on some stuff we ran across. TBS, when am I going to buy a Volvo loader? I don't use a loader that much. I got that old IT28B loader. I got it because I got it cheap and I use it and it's very handy. But I do got a deal in the works with possibly another manufacturer about demoing some stuff. So that would
Farmer
be.
Chris says that's a piss fly because it's pissing you
Oh,
off.
it's pissing me off, all right.
Looks like he peed on the train.
It was. Yeah, oh my goodness. I got some of it on video. Matthew from the Earthworks, 20 years old with awesome, buddy. You just sometimes, that's one video. Simon, good night, buddy. Glad you oh, I'm sorry. He's telling you to hit the like button. Yes, please. If you guys don't mind, hit the like button. That definitely helps get people in here. If I could buy anything I could seen at Con Expo, what would it be? That's a great question. I don't know. The Macalac booth, which is what Cleveland had some video on, they had this real cool little articulating loader. I don't know if I'd buy it because I need it, but I'd buy it because it was cool.
I'd buy the pink and white semi trunk
Pink and white semi truck
that had the dumper that dumped sideways.
What's hey,
Just because I think that'd be fun.
What's next for us on the channel? That's a great question, Travis. The channel has went in a totally different direction than what we intended on it going. Yeah, Captain Cleveland, that's what I just said. I'd buy I don't know if money wasn't an object and I could just buy something random. That's probably one of the neater things we've seen there. We've talked about that quite a bit. I got a little snippet of it in my video coming up tomorrow, but Cleveland's got a lot better video of it on his channel. This channel, I started this channel a little over a year ago, and like a year ago tonight, I hit 1,000 subscribers. And I don't know where I'm at now, 30,000 somewhere in there. And the amount of people I met, the opportunities that I've had through the channel are crazy.
31,100.
Oh, we made 31,000. Cool. It's I don't know. I think the channel's been successful because we do what we do. I ain't gonna change that. We've had some pretty good sponsorship opportunities. We did a deal with Ariat Clothing, which you guys will see coming up. Did a deal with Volvo, which you guys have already seen, and then talks with them to do some more stuff possibly. I got another manufacturer that we're going to do some stuff with probably whenever the Volvo contract ends. Hey,
Brian.
One thing's for sure is I made a promise to myself and I made a promise to you guys. If it's not a product I can use or a product I believe in, you guys are not going to see it. I probably get 10 or 15 emails a week of where people want me to push their product. And I'll give you guys an example. I had a guy want to send me like a $2,000 electric heater to use in my shop. I don't need electric heater in my shop, and it's a nice heater, but I wasn't going to do a video over it just because, and then let it sit in the corner. So, anyways,
this is a good question. So where did you see the channel going before where it went? Not in the direction.
well, here's the deal, and Logger Wade's always blame this all on. Always blame this all on Logger Wade. Logger Wade, we've been friends for, I don't know, what, 15, 16 years. And Logger Wade started his channel a while back. See you, Captain. I'll catch up with you later, buddy.
Bye, Cleveland.
So he's been doing his channel, I think, for 7 or 8 years.
Who, Wade?
Wade.
Something like
And
that.
he's been after me for a long time to start a channel. And you guys were asking about employees earlier. Up until 2 years ago, we built custom houses, and we varied anywhere between 7 and 12 employees. We'd have 5 or 10 houses going at a time, and it consumed a lot of my time. There's a lot of headaches. It's the reason for a lot of these gray hairs. I wasn't in the
Hey,
best
Ryan
of moods.
from Australia.
Wasn't in the best of moods, so we ended up closing down. We ended up closing down the construction business. I always had the excavating business. We ramped it up. So whenever I made the decision to get out of the construction and back in the excavating, Wade had just signed the deal with History Channel and Axeman, and he was on me about getting started again. I thought, you know what, if there was a good time to do it, now's the time to do it. So I told Jen I was going to start a YouTube channel, and what'd you say?
Okay.
No, that's not what you said.
I said okay, but
That's not what you said.
I wasn't sure about. I asked him, "What are you going to film?
Myself.
What's it going to be about?"
Me. No, I'm kidding.
I asked all these questions because this is a guy that before never liked his picture taken, never liked camera in front of his face, and now it's there all the time. So I had lots of questions in the beginning. I didn't really know if he was going to be good at it, but he's a very good bullshitter. So you see where that's gotten
I'm
him.
not a bullshitter.
Oh my
So-
gosh, you could talk to a freaking brick wall.
Well, sometimes you got to keep yourself entertained. So anyways, to answer your guys' questions, I told...
Hey, SOT. No.
So I told Jenna, it was the week before Thanksgiving. I said, I'll tell you what, I said, I'm going to start me, DC, you the man. I'm going to start me a YouTube channel, and I'm going to give it 1 year. And if you guys aren't familiar with YouTube, you got to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. And I told, hey, Michael Berg, I told Jenna, I said, I didn't get into YouTube for the money, but if I was going to do it as a hobby, I'd at least like to justify some of my time. So I said, I'll do it for a year. If I get monetized, in the first year, maybe I'll keep going. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I feel like I needed to give it a year to see if it played out and was worth my time. And we've actually been having a lot of fun with it.
We have.
It's opened up a lot of opportunities for it. The kids got into it.
It originally started and was going to be a much more family channel, but kind
Well,
of took
all
a different.
the COPA stuff kind of,
Yeah.
we had to veer away from that a little bit. And now I'm on Farmer Chris. You guys need to get on Farmer Chris to start his channel.
Yes. Farmer Chris, you need a channel.
Yep.
You want to say hi to everybody? Wave to them. Say hi.
Full tilt grading, how'd I get comfortable on camera? I don't know. I just
He could talk. Like I said before, he could talk to a brick wall.
brick
Mike,
wall.
He just.
I just talk. I'm used to. I've done a lot of public speaking.
Yes.
I
he
think
has.
that's probably
He could
helped.
go anywhere and talk to anyone and be okay with it.
So I did a lot of public. Not a lot of public speaking, but I've
You've done your fair share of.
I've done my fair share of public speaking. So that probably helped a lot. That's probably one of my bigger contributing factors to being so comfortable on camera. But we're still not doing YouTube for the money. I mean, the money we make off of it's nice. The opportunities we make off of it is nice. Logger Wade said the best thing that'll come out of YouTube is the people you meet and the opportunities you get. And hey, look at that. He just said hi to you.
Oh, look.
Barkley,
He said hi.
you gonna wave back to him?
Just wave to him if you don't want to talk.
You can say hi.
Gunner,
You're never-
speechless.
You're
It's
never shy
crazy.
any other time.
Hey, you don't have to say hi, but you're not going to say a few
James's Farmers 8 or
There you go.
so. But you guys, Jenna did start her own channel, and it's coming along pretty nicely. You're almost to 700.
Getting there.
She's almost to 700 subscribers. So You got a little bit of everything on there. You got
Mine is so random. It started out being lots of outtakes of this guy over here,
I might get a YouTube
Oh, Gunner said he's gonna get him a YouTube channel whenever he gets going. So
but he's not always around. So sometimes you gotta. Oh, I'm not talking about you.
hey, from Vancouver Island,
make a good
Canada.
one.
How you doing up there, buddy? It takes I mean, obviously your first videos you put out, Ohio Logger. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Very much appreciate that. Your first couple videos you put out, they're not going to be the best, but as you just keep learning from them and going on, and it
My channel name is Mrs. Dirt Perfect.
Mrs. Dirt Perfect. Yep. My biggest suggestion to anybody who wants to get into YouTube is it's free to try. It just, you can do it. My first probably 30 videos were filmed with my phone that I carried around with me every day answering phone calls. I didn't spend any, and then my editor, I still to this day edit all my videos on my phone. I do not edit anything on the computer. So it literally costs you no money to get started and just try it. So if anybody's interested in doing it, try it. It's not for everybody. SLC Farms, you were one of my first subscribers too, buddy. You were one of the very beginning. What are you doing?
I was missing. They jumped up real fast.
Oh.
I was trying to see what all was happening back there.
But yeah, it's I suggest that it's not for everybody. I've got me a pretty good system. I got me a pretty good system worked out. I thought about doing a video over my process of doing videos. Is that something anybody would be interested in? Like how I go about filming, my thought process of how I do to make it easier. I don't know. I went through a lot of different camera setups. I'm currently using a GoPro 8 with the mic mod on it, and my little sock there. This seems to be working pretty good for me.
What app do you use to edit?
I use an app called KleinMaster. I mean, it's really easy to use. You guys see my videos. There's a lot to do with it.
Who is Harris?
You talking about Simon Harris in the construction business? Whenever I was in the construction business, I had a partner.
His last name was Harris.
His last name was Harris. He actually has a YouTube channel called We'll Preach for Food. Yeah, SLC, if that's something you guys
They're saying yes. Do it. Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
The filming. Yes. Would be cool. I need help.
sometimes I
SLC Farms. He asked you what you already
what
said
app?
that.
Yeah, so I use an app. I use an
Hi,
app.
Victoria.
I use an app that's called KleinMaster. I think I pay like $2 a month for it. The one downfall of it is it doesn't have a lot of music on it. So I sometimes go to an app called Splice, which is GoPro's app, and get some music off there. If you guys watch me, I get a lot of comments on my
Look
music.
at that. I got me a new subscriber. Thanks.
If I get some of my oh gosh dang it, some of my music off there. If you guys, I get a lot of comments on my videos about how horrible my music is. I'm just not a music guy. So, and JC Smith, he's got a good channel too. He's up 20,000 plus subscribers. I haven't been over in a while, so I don't want to guess wrong here, but he brings up a good point. There's a lot of really good stuff on YouTube, and then you always got the few knotheads on there. You just can't let them bother you. I always like whenever you get the haters on there, I always like to at least comment and acknowledge them. And then I'll pretty much just leave it alone from there. And it's Paul, man, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Hey, we can eat the good bread tomorrow because Paul.
We can find any good bread. Seems to
I was going to ask you about that, Frank. Whenever I was out there, what you use, because you got a lot of good stuff on yours. Where did he just put that at? Don't let me forget that. I'll have to go back and find it as a comment right there. What's that? Epic.
I don't know. You keep
Right
putting
here.
your hand over
Oh
it.
my God! Ah!
Epic Sound.
Epic Sound, 15 per month, good music. I might have
Take
to
a
get
picture of that. Or I'll just write it right
Just
here.
write it down. Thanks, Frank.
Epidemic Sound. What'd you say?
Epidemic Sound, yeah. I don't have I don't have a whole lot, guys. I don't go all out on camera gear.
Do live in shop house. Our
Yeah.
shop is connected to our house.
I actually got a video coming up on this. It'll probably be up towards the end of the week. I'll give you guys a shop tour. It got a little long on me. It almost got an hour long, but I wanted to kind of talk about the shop being attached to the house. And
Man, it used to be real bad, guys.
I know, but we got her fixed up.
I know. Before we built onto this house, our old house was obviously connected to the shop still, but our shop door went straight to our living room. It was the worst idea ever.
Yeah, full tilt
Thanks, Simon.
Full tilt grading. Elite Earthworks uses Adobe Premiere on the desktop, which I have that on my computer, and I have edited 2 videos with it, and it sucks. It takes me twice as long to do anything on that as it does anything else. What I like about being able to edit on my phone is I can do it whenever I got time. So if I'm at the quarry getting loaded, waiting on a truck, and I got 10 minutes before the loader gets there, I'll edit. If I'm sitting down for lunch somewhere, I'll edit. If I waiting on parts somewhere, or if I have to take Macy to a doctor's appointment, I can sit there and edit. So I can just kind of do it whenever. But
Thanks, Lucas.
Hey, Tony, I seen you get in here, and Lucas. I don't have
Thanks,
a whole lot
Paul.
of fancy camera gear. This is my camera I use majority of the time. Where'd my drone go?
I moved it, so I had.
See, I have everything organized, and then she
No,
comes
it was
up.
right here.
She calls up. I didn't even buy this drone. This was it's a DJI Mavic Air, and Jason Works a Lot gave this to me. Very nice gift from him. And then I got 2 GoPro 7 Blacks. This one here has been ran over and still works. So if I'm doing something really stupid and I'm worried about destroying a camera, I'll use that camera. I need a second shot on something, I'll use this one.
Hey, they want to know how your asphalt held up in your driveway.
Well, the driveway has held
It's
up.
great.
The driveway is awesome.
The parking area, on
There's-
the other hand,
Well, there's
needs some work.
one soft spot, and it's a pretty good sized soft spot, and it's right outside her door. Worst freaking spot ever. So I hear.
It's every. Yeah.
So Jay Cleveland uses the Maverick Mini, and he loves it. Oh goodness! Talking about my mount, it's got a magnet on the bottom, rubber handle, swivel, and Jason Works a Lot sent me a link to all this stuff. I got it all off Amazon. I think that whole setup was probably $20. It wasn't very much, but I had to modify. This GoPro 8 sucks, and I had to get the camera. I don't know if I can show you guys. To get the camera out of here, if you use the prongs on the bottom, you had to unscrew this, flip it up, and then pull it out. I don't know if you can see that. So I went on there and epoxied this piece on the bottom. So now the mic mod kind of acts as a camera holder, and I can just clip it in and out like that. And that's the videos I've just started posting right now have that microphone, and it does seem to have a lot better audio on, especially whenever I'm in the machines and I'm in the trucks. Pretty good friends with Harmless Farmer, and he's been dabbling with the DJI Osmos, I think it is. He's seeming to like it. I don't know. I'm just so committed to GoPro right now. I'm not saying they're the best cameras out there, but they seem to
No,
work.
my parking spot, guys, is in the garage.
Yeah, she has a damn-
And if I go to the other garage door, it's behind that door too. He acts like it's one little spot.
I didn't say it was, it's like
it's
a 10.
behind-
It's like a 10 by 12 area.
Okay, it is
If she'd
behind
stop
my
driving-
garage door, behind the Jeep garage door, and a section over here by his. So there's really no other parking for me.
You'd stop driving through it. It wouldn't be that bad.
I try, but when I back up, it's like
Yeah,
to get
Barkley
around
Gentry.
it.
I've seen all of Nick's rigs. I don't quite get that. He goes a little
You have got the heat way up in here.
extreme on some of his stuff. I don't know. I got the generic version of what he does.
Mr. Perfect needs a hat. I wear hats often,
The
just not tonight.
I mean, I find it hard to believe that I'm not rougher on cameras than what Nick is. And other than running over this camera, I've not lost it or damaged any. And that camera still works. I ran over it with a 4,000-pound roller. So, yeah, Todd, see what you started. I just, I need to be able to stick my camera. I need to be able to stick my camera in my pocket. That's one reason why I don't run a lot of external microphones, or I don't want to run external microphones. One is it's more batteries to keep track of. It's more pieces to keep track of. It's more stuff to. You guys got to remember, and I hope you guys remember this, and I think a lot of you respect this. Is YouTube is not my job. Excavating is my job. So I've got to make this YouTube thing the most convenient I can for myself. And still get a good video and still get my job done. So it's kind of a balancing act. Blue Fox, what's the thoughts on the cat logo change? I kind of like it. I mean, it's still the old cat logo, but it's different. Yeah. Yeah, John. I had my GoPro 8 for 3 months and never used it because. And then once I got that mic mod and I made some modifieds to my mod, it works pretty good. Them Mobius cameras, Digging OK's talking about, Frank used some of those, and that's all that Jay Paydirt uses. And they're just a real small little camera, and I hear they got really good audio on them. And I think Cleveland Googled them. Frank, if I'm wrong, correct me on this, but I think they're like right at $100, somewhere in there. Hey Gerald, Matt keeps asking how the 120 rebuild's going. I got one video coming up on it pretty soon. It's all apart. All the pins and bushings are out of it. I've just turned the white one off. The little white one? Yes. So I've got all the pins and bushings out of it. I've held off on ordering pins and bushings because everything going on right now. Exploring new items for fun. How are you, buddy? So I don't know. There's still a lot of other things I can do to it without spending a lot of money on it. So I have Blue Fox. I got the Cat Dozer and the 850 John Deere right now, and I have never got either one of those machines stuck. I've been close a few times, but never. When I have the camera mounted in the truck or using just the magnet, I use 90% of the time I do. I'm trying to find. Oh, here it is right here. I actually got this from Soldier of Dirt 81. Turned me on to these. It's a Mob armor mount, a little twisty thing. It comes with a magnetic mount and one of these. And a lot of times I'm in the truck. Using that. Usually I actually keep that in the truck. If I'm not using that, just holding it, talking, which if Hoover's on here, sorry about that. And in the Mac, there's actually the lid of the ashtray is magnetic, so I can stick that right on there and use it that way. So A&B Contracting, how's he bought a dump truck that had a bunch of fire damage in the cab. How's the rebuild going on that? I seen you posted some pictures on Facebook, and seen you posted some pictures on Facebook about that. Where are we at here? Sorry, guys. Yeah, Brad, we're going to try to do another meetup here in Derby. We still got a bunch of guys wanting to. Hey, Thomas Johnson, how are you? I figured you'd be over tormenting Wade on his live feed. I heard he had one going on too. I guess we're neighbors. We need to communicate a little bit better. Thomas Johnson's got an awesome channel too if you guys want to go check him out. But yeah, we're still wanting to do the YouTube meet and greet. Of course, with everything going on now, I don't know when we're going to do it. We're talking about doing it next February, March area. I want to get to Canada though, whether it's Rogue or a few of these other guys on here. Getting to Canada is kind of a pretty big priority for me at some point. I've been saying that for a while. She wants to go to Florida.
I want to go both. I gotta have the beach in my life.
There's beaches in Canada. Somebody's on here can comment. There's a beach somewhere in Canada. I can promise you. Somebody on here will tell me I'm right. There's a
I
beach in
didn't
Canada.
say I didn't want to
All
go
right,
to
where's
Canada.
where's my Canada people? I need you guys right now. I know there's beaches up there.
That's not what I said.
There's beaches up there. There's beaches in Canada. I'm telling you, there's beaches in
Okay,
Canada.
but I didn't say I didn't want to go to Canada.
There's beaches in Canada. Oh man, I heard a few people say Lade's log feed wasn't working. That's not good. Hey Richard, what's going on?
Hey, from Norway.
Norway, what's up? Go to Florida, Keith. Whose side you on, buddy?
That's right.
Brad Smith, an
Hey,
hour from me.
Paul.
But yeah, I don't know. I got some pretty cool shop projects coming up. We did some work on the skid steer. Got some good video of that. I got a video. Yeah, see, Noah, it's way cool. See, better than
I'm
Florida.
not saying
Look,
it's not cool. And I never
getting-
said you're
getting
giving them
outvoted.
the wrong impression.
Okay,
I never said
sell Florida to them. Who wants staying in their
No.
crack? Not this guy.
it's not that I don't want to go to Canada. It's that you were trying to take my family vacation away with my family. Is what's the problem.
Not true.
Mhm.
No. Well, you want to get into this argument right here?
No.
That's right. You know why? This guy is going to win.
No, because I'm going to Florida.
Prince Edward's Island. See right there? Red dirt, beautiful beaches. Mr. 802 right there. Thank you, Mr. 802. Lots of beaches in Ontario, Canada. See? Come to North Carolina. We've been to North Carolina a few times. That's where Myrtle Beach is at. Now Myrtle Beach is in South Carolina. Sorry, I didn't fill a geography class. But
We went to Charlotte though.
yeah, we did go to Charlotte. We went to all the race shops there. I was pretty excited.
That
today.
wasn't a beach trip. That was a NASCAR trip.
No, but I was pretty excited today. Did anybody on here watch the? I ended up watching the Pro Invitational. Where all the NASCAR drivers raced on the simulator. It was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I found it to be quite entertaining. Dale Jr. almost won it. Dominican Republic. That's a spot we've
talked about.
we've
going
talked
there.
about going there before. Curtis, what's that, buddy? I don't know.
We're just gonna have to start taking 2 trips in a year.
We've
One to
been-
the beach and one educational, like you like.
We've been see you, Dozen Dennis. We've been traveling quite a bit. Been to Florida and then
We went to Florida in October.
yeah, we go to Vegas. Then we were supposed to go to Philadelphia for not Philadelphia. Yeah, it's Philadelphia
Mm-hmm.
for Jason Workslot's wedding, and then we got plans to go back to Vegas in September. Hopefully, we can make that. We've been to Cancun a few times
Yeah.
on cruise ships.
No,
We went to
Cancun.
Cozumel. We went to Cancun with Mom. We went to Cozumel on the cruise ship, didn't we?
We've been to the Bahamas on a cruise. We went to Cozumel on a cruise.
Yeah, there've been a few. I don't know. I want to get to Canada. I want to see Niagara Falls from the Canada side. I'd really like to go into Niagara Falls and then drive up and around and come back down through Wisconsin. That'd be a pretty cool trip, I think.
Oh, thanks, Jack. Look at that.
What did Jack say?
Pewter is silver.
We got to go back to this. Jack,
He brought it up, not me.
I'd go back and comment. I posted that on Facebook. We had a big old long debate on Facebook about this. And I think
Was it
gold.
on there?
Yeah, and Aaron Crouch, which bought the truck, he pulled it, the spec sheet was still in the glove box, and it says pewter gold. That's the GM's color for it is pewter gold.
Well, doesn't look gold to me. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be going on any cruises.
Blue Fox One, the biggest project that we done was about a $1.2 million house. Most of our projects were, I don't know, between 200,000 and 300,000. Now that I do mostly dirt work, $40,000-$50,000 projects, about as big as I want to tackle. Alex Love, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hope everything's going good down there in Florida. Yeah, you guys were Paul, I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you what the spec sheet says. It says gold, so that's why I called it gold. Yeah, you hear so many mixed reviews about Niagara Falls. I just want to see it. I just feel like it's one of those landmarks that everybody needs to see. Hey, we're on a live feed over here. Hello, hi.
I know. Sorry, I had to read that message.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. It is so hot up in here.
It's not that hot
yes,
up here.
you walk down the steps and it's a climate change down there.
Okay, so she came out here earlier and said it was cold, so I turned the heat on for
I
her.
know you were trying to be nice, but
Here, look. Oh my God, you are so needy. There.
Holy crap!
Just one time.
Just one time, I want you to say that it's perfect.
Just one time, I'm
Just
like,
one time.
this one time. Have you ever heard a woman walk into a room in a house and say, "Oh my goodness, it feels awesome in here"? No, it's either too hot or too cold. It's too snappy. It's too this. It's too that. Okay, babe. Get on her, guys. She's over on her phone again.
I'm sorry, I had to reply.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm. It's my pregnant sister. I have to reply.
She's not anywhere close to popping. Katie will be fine. Bobby says take some clothes off then.
This is true, but I think I'll keep them on for this live feed.
Ruger, I don't think he hasn't. No, he hasn't got his stacks on his truck yet. That may be something that happens. New channel, Climate Perfect. I'll never win at that game with her over here. Yeah, Blue Fox, I agree. That's been part of the problem around here is the rain. I mean, the virus has been one thing, but the rain's just been horrible. Are you going to come back and join us?
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening. The rain has just been horrible.
You're not reading any
he
comments.
doesn't understand that I can multitask.
No, you can't.
I'm going to get to that in just a minute. Give me 1 second.
Todd, Australia, that's another place we would I definitely want to get to. That's definitely a bucket list vacation for sure. We've been to California. Northern California was really cool. Southern California.
Hey, look, Paul says Mrs. is the best guest on your channel. Live views, Mike. The people like me. They're saying it right now. They like me.
Matt says he's got a video making the sign behind me. I'm sure if Aaron's involved.
Oh, we need to see this video.
Matt, where do you got it? Where do you got that posted at, buddy? Oh, I bet after Hurricane Michael come through. We got some friends up here that actually own a house down on, what's the middle key? I can't remember the name of the islands down there.
We have a friend that does?
Sharon and Ed own the tavern, used to own the tavern. That's where her mom's got a house at.
I didn't know.
So the sign behind me, Aaron, man behind the scenes, he thought it'd be cool to make a behind the scenes up there. And Matt, Plumber 136 is on here. Him and Aaron work together. And this is how they put their quality time to use. Right back there.
And they made you a lovely hat.
Hey, Southern Dirt, what's up? Yeah, then they made me a hard hat down there. It says, oh, well.
Man with a plan is my, or the man behind the scenes is my hero. Or something like that.
I swear.
Have we been to Branson?
Yeah, we went, Blake, we were actually in Branson, Missouri last, was it July?
Yeah.
First time we were there.
We had a good time. We stayed like on the outskirts of Branson.
Yeah, we were
and
south
we went
of town a little
into
bit.
town one day, and we had a blast the day we
Yeah, we
went.
rented a big house up in I can't remember that mountain range they call it down there, but
gosh, I can't remember. Big Cedar Lodge.
Mark said he's
Is that
really,
right?
No, Big Cedar Lodge is where we were supposed to go.
It was around that area though.
I can't remember. Mark said he's originally from Australia, but he lives near St. Louis now.
Yes, Aaron was the man in the ditch in the last video.
Yep.
Yes, this guy right here.
And I got 2 or 3 more videos coming with Aaron in them. Then Aaron got called back to work, so he won't be in any videos for a while. And then whenever he gets laid off again, he'll come back.
How's the end of the world going? Southern Dirt wants to know. Well, it's been not too bad. We've been hanging in there. The kids have been really well.
Yeah.
This guy over here has been getting a little bored. He can't
I
handle
tell
it.
everybody.
But every time I bring up a project, he's like, "We can't do it all in the first day of
Well, we gotta-
quarantine." I have all these ideas, but I can't do them until he.
Yeah,
does it.
that's right. Big Cedar Lodge. We didn't actually stay at the lodge. It was an off-site.
Yeah, it was a great big huge house, like a mile or so from there.
Yeah,
something
Big
like
Cedar
that.
Lodge managed it. Like we booked through them, and we could go to the lodge and have all the amenities up there. But it wasn't actually on the Big Cedar Lodge compound. But we were like a mile away from it. But yeah, that's where we were staying at.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that was the first time we were down there, and it
It was nice.
it was
We
pretty
can go
good. So
back.
yeah, we'd go back. What's Branson? Probably what was it? 5.5,
Like 6 hours.
5.5, 6 hours from us drive. So, Curtis, we were talking about this earlier. I don't really have any employees. I just got a couple part-time guys that help me. I like it that way. It's a lot less.
Bye,
headaches.
Lucas. Thanks for watching.
Yep. See you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Branson's definitely it's definitely beautiful down there. We were down there in the middle of summer.
Mm-hmm.
It no, haven't Blue Fox haven't done much pipeline work. I mean, we install some water lines and some sewer lines, but they're all residential stuff.
Branson is like Vegas without the gambling.
I guess you could say that a little bit with the shows, but Vegas is quite a bit different. Yeah, Jared, I figured Branson was. Actually, I figured it'd probably be closer than that to you guys, Jared.
Was that a corona cough? No, it was not. I do not have the corona.
Should we social distance?
I saw. Who did I see that on today? It was a dog. What are them ones called? A Chihuahua, the little ones. And his eyes are looking up at I don't know what, and says, "Is that you, Rona?"
Why is that funny?
Because I can't do anything else but laugh at stupid shit I see on Facebook.
I like the one that said I used to cough to cover a fart. Now I fart to cover a cough.
And oh my gosh, I don't know if any of you guys have TikTok app on your phones, but that has been a great pastime of mine. People are hilarious on there. You do all kinds of random stuff. It's really fun.
Oh no, that's
Just
one.
wait till me and Mr. Dirt Perfect try to do one.
TikTok.
I don't even know how to work it yet, other than
I don't
watching
think the
people's
world's ready for
videos.
that. So you got to tell everybody that just got on here is that you've been videoing a lot of stuff on your channel because you got a YouTube channel
Yes.
and you're getting somewhat close to 1,000 subscribers, which that's
Yep, I am. I'm
you're
getting
just
there.
not allowed to pass me.
No, I
So
don't
if you
think
get
I'll
more
have that
popular than me,
problem.
you're gonna have to.
Okay. Yes, I do. I've been trying to video some of our shenanigans from the week.
Kevin, what's the best place to visit? I mean, if you're just looking for a place that has the most to do in one spot, I'd have to say Las Vegas.
He said, "What's the best place to visit? Once you go to Vegas once, you don't really need to go back unless."
But
you wanna
everybody needs to
back.
go there once.
I mean, yeah, we've been there a gazillion times now. Like, I don't need to ever go back to Vegas. Granted, will I go back? Yes, because why not? But once you've seen it and done it, it's kind of like,
Hey, SLC Farms, Brian. Whenever I smashed my phone, I don't know if you guys seen what I did to my phone. Brian, your number is in there somewhere, and having a little trouble retrieving it. If you still got my number, text me. If not, I'll message you on Facebook and get with you. There's a
Bye,
fly. Our
Todd.
fly's back. So, there's social drinking. Is it social distancing?
hey,
I guess we're gonna have to probably wrap this thing up for too long here, babe.
can you video chat and drink at the same time?
Well, apparently you did a pretty good job. Look at your glass over there.
Yep, it's gone.
So, yeah, like I said, guys, I got a lot of I got a lot of good videos coming. I got a really, really cool video with the new 140 excavator and dredging a pond. I got another cool video with the 140 and doing some land clearing and building a
All right, see you, Jonathan.
Pole barn pad out there. And then me and Aaron got some cool shop videos coming yet. And yeah, like there's
Past your bedtime. Technically, it'd be past Mike's bedtime.
it's getting close. No, I got a little bit of time yet.
I know.
But yeah, we got a lot of cool videos coming up. Me and Captain Kleeman did a pretty cool video on pouring a basketball pad, and it turned out really nice. I don't know. The video I'm going to post tomorrow is the last video from Con Expo. It's just a bunch of random stuff that we found cool and creative, and some shenanigans between Captain Kleeman, Logger Wade, and myself. A few different things. Bruce, yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, no.
That's a bummer.
There's nothing worse than losing your phone, especially 2 days when you're supposed to go to Vegas. Thrashing, trying to get everything. The fire truck behind me, that was a Christmas present. Remember, I was probably 9 or 10 years old, and I've still got it. So, yeah, JC, I appreciate that. I get a lot of good comments on the trucking videos, and I don't know if I got any trucking videos in the.
It's only 7:30 here. Somebody, Mick asked.
I don't know if I got any trucking videos in the pipeline. I'm sure there's one or two of them in there. Haven't been doing a whole lot of trucking. Been moving close to home. Yeah, I got Davis. I got 3 or 4 really good shop videos coming up. One of them's a shop tour. Did a complete walk around the whole shop, show you guys everything here. The shop. Everybody that comes to visit, the first thing they say is the shop's not near as big as it looks. And my shop's not really that big. It's only 44 by 40. For some reason, it does look bigger on camera than what it is, but it's not really that big. You got a video of us playing basketball in here today.
Yep.
Is Logger Wade my brother? Nope, just neighbor and good friend. Hey, Steven. Hey, Earl. JC. Real McCoy, how are you? Well, guys, we're going to wrap this up. We'll probably be doing several more live feeds over the next couple of weeks. We got all kinds of time to kill, and so does everybody else. So don't forget, if you guys want any cool Dirt Perfect gear, you guys can head over to dirtperfect1.com.
Look at that fancy banner.
Check that out.
I think you just learned that trick, didn't you?
I did just learn that trick. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
And he learned how to change our little color on our banners.
Yep.
Hot pink. I chose the color.
Don't forget, you're going to shout your channel out.
Mrs. Dirt Perfect.
She's
Head on over there.
Yeah, she's got some videos. Yeah, Travis, a few of the videos are on the 120. At least one of them is. And I got 1.5 right now. No, I got 2. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look. Got quite a few videos and things. So, all right, guys, we're going to sign off. We're going to call it. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Hope you guys had a good time. We'll be back again probably towards the end of the week. I don't know.
Well, you've been live streaming.
I'm going to try to get Logger Wade to live stream with me, and then I'll see if I can maybe reach out to if anybody on here watches Total Time with Tim, maybe reach out to him, see if yeah, Tony, we're trying to get stuff in stock. Everything's shut down. I don't know. It's kind of out of my control right now, unfortunately. But get Logger Wade on here. May get Officer Hoover back on here. May get Tractor Time with Tim on here. Maybe see if I can round up Aaron, man behind the scenes. Maybe see if we can get Captain Kleeman on here. We'll see if we can round up a few people and kill some time, give everybody a reason to hang out. So, all right, guys, we're signing off. Everybody have a good one.
Bye.
Good night. Thanks for hanging out.
See ya.